Standford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Standford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Pittsburgh Panthers taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Standford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Stanford's offense comes onto the field first today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
You know, it's difficult for QB sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Get it out on the screen. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got an open man. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Fakes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll ride Davis here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll do it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. The give to Davis. Fighting off the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
With the catch, it's Davis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
At the 24. And first down for the offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Standford offense making its way back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Gulbranson. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Standford lines up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Standford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gulbranson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Standford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Love the exit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen. He's got wheels. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Offense lining up quickly. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Back to pass. It's Holstein. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Standford offense making its way back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Standford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snags it down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw, it's Holstein. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Farrell. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Everything's bouncing and jiggling and rolling, and it's going forward, and he's loose. Touchdown, Standford. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snatches it on the right. Running free. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone, and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Dropping back, it's Gobranson. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Farrell. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Around the corner, it's Davis. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The give to the left side. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Pitt right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The Standford offense making its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Branson. Got it behind the line. It's Farrell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Try and play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Up-tempo for the offense.
2nd down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Standford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. He makes the grab. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the first. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Gulbranson. Setting up the screen. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Standford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Williams. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now they regain the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Reed.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Back to throw, it's Gulbranson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. With the catch, it's Johnson. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control, and you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Standford Stadium.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Complete to start this drive. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Panthers want to move quickly. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's Reed. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And now they take the lead.
That makes the score 17, Standford 16.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Standford offense making its way back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Branson. Working on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Standford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Using the quick game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Irvin. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Farrell. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Navy answered the bell away from Annapolis today with an impressive victory. The midshipmen knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Gobranson. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And you don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Stanford lines up to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Give to the running back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Makes a man miss. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hicks. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Slithers into space. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Pitt pushing the pace. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to throw, it's Gobranson. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it down the middle. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll ride Davis here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Stanford now has it in the red zone. He leaves it with his back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Gulbranson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming.
They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. That ought to be enough to give Pitt the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Pitt right back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
grabbed over the middle. It's Hicks. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, he's doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Utah is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Alex Smith, and they are right back in this. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Farrell. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Strong play, quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass, it's Branson. Completes it in the middle. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Stanford lines up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Handoff from the gun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops. And you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Pitt pushing the pace. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop them.
Off play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cardinals!
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves. But what a play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Panthers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. On the run, still looking. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Panthers will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. All kinds of room to the right. 10. Touchdown, Pitt. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 2 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Standford, 29.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Standford offense making its way back onto the field. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Gulbranson. Snagged out of the air. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Standford a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finds his man, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Offense facing 4th down.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Complete out of the backfield. He goes out of bounds just short of the first down marker, and the defense gets a stop.
It's a turnover on that.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.